Hello there everyone, I am Oversoul53, this is Oversoul Gaming, and welcome to the final episode of Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2 HD, the movie. This will be the final episode. Regardless of how long it takes, we will finish it this time. It shouldn't be too much longer.
Shion, where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
Hiding from Sayax.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sayax will let all this drop. He has to.
Not necessarily.
I don't care what he said to you. I'll be there. Me and Axel will make sure...
I really can't.
Why not? Come on!
Just tell him the truth. Tell him that they all gonna die.
Wait!
Oh shit. She's ready to fight if she has to. But Axel says, nah.
Well, hello there, Shion.
We ain't having
Axel?
none of that.
No, wait! Stop!
Damn.
Shion!
Axel's eyes said, I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Roxas. You know not of the things that I do. I mean, Roxas kinda gets fucked over, really. Everybody lies to him, and then all this shit happens.
You're sure things are better this way?
Absolutely
I never
not.
expected you to question it.
Because
If you could
unlike
save
you,
one of them,
Axel has a
why
conscience.
would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one?
As much of a dick as he is, he kinda has a point there.
Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do.
Xemnas
have
is
to set
exasperated.
things
Xemnas
right.
hasn't had to do anything but sit
There's
there
simply
and
too much
talk
on the line.
ominously.
Lee.
You got all of these people down here doing all the dirty work. He just sits on his throne and fucking masturbates over Kingdom Hearts. Oh, Kingdom Hearts, give me my heart. Oh, I need a heart so I can have feelings.
I need to know.
About what?
Shion. Tell me what happened to her.
Damn, you got some balls standing up to your
Shion
leader.
is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not.
Roxas is like, I'm so triggered right now.
Sora.
Memories!
Who is Sora?
The connection.
Ah, good, more
Connection.
riddles.
He is what makes you and Shion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Shion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Shion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Why can't you ever give a straight
Understood.
voice, you fucking baritone sexy voiced motherfucker? He's an asshole, but he's got a voice that makes the ladies say, mmm.
Hey, Roxas.
Xemnas has one of those smooth jazz voices, just by default. He sounds like he could be narrating fucking movie trailers.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Xion and Roxas?
I will admit, Xion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key. Xion was affected by Roxas, just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve.
Are you paying attention,
But
children?
then,
This is important.
through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Xion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Xion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own.
That's not nice.
Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
Which is good for you guys.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Xion's existence incomplete.
Then we shall return to our original plan.
Xion already knows the truth, though. And once she awakens, she's not gonna stand idly by and let you guys do evil. Riku is right at your doorstep. If only you guys knew.
What am I supposed to do? Riku?
The right thing. Even though it sucks. Oh, day 300. Day 300. We're inching closer and closer and closer and closer to the end. Sup, brah? Sup, Bryett? I guess we'll just sit here in awkward silence then. Okay. Everybody's so confuzzled they have no room for conversation.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
What?
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
Uh-oh. Well,
The gloves must come off, then.
But
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
that's not a nice thing to
Yes.
say to when a nobody is standing right there. God, Diz is like racist against nobodies, kind of like nobodies were a race. You'd be like guilty of hate crime. Ah, good old clock tower and ice cream. Never changing. Always the same. Let's fast forward a shitload. 321 sounds good. Hey! It's the thing that happened at Halobastion. When Riku took the Keyblade from Sora and he was like, haha, now I has the Keyblade, and you have a wooden sword. And all the Goofy were like, yo, I know we're friends and shit, but loyalty means nothing when it comes to power. Peace out, bitch. And then, of course, everything was fine again, you know. Oh, Roxas is feeling Sora's pain. The connection is growing stronger. The time is almost come for the reawakening.
Is this?
It's called a tear. It happens when you're sad. You know, a feeling you shouldn't have because you're a nobody. You know, supposedly nobodies don't have feelings or hearts or any of that. After Shion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Shion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas. Uh-oh. Shion, you existing done fucked everything up. You done fucked up Sora?
Are you really okay?
You done fucked up Roxas? You just done plain done
This
fucked
is
up.
getting weird.
Huh?
But not
Since
intentionally.
when do you ever worry about me?
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Shion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
But everything
Axel
is
coming
not
today?
as it seems.
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
It's just not the same without all three of us.
Man, Roxas is fucking pissed. Another feeling that he shouldn't have.
Axel!
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
What do you mean?
Well, what do you think, Shion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh?
God damn
Is
it,
that
Axel.
because
Just
you're a puppet?
there you go.
do know that.
Tell her the truth.
You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger,
Then that means it's
it
working.
could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
Working too well.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself, 'cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized?
Sure. Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas.
Uh-oh, somebody's eavesdropping.
Is he who I think he is?
Zigbar. Zigbar was always an asshole. Even his original, Bragg, who you'll see in Birth by Sleep, was an asshole too.
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
I mean, he is number 2 in the organization.
Yes. It was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Syx, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb.
Uh-oh, that spells bad things for our
Whether
heroes.
Shion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his,
Oh, you're enjoying
there
this,
is
you
no
sick fuck.
change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
I was talking about Zigbar, by the way. Did you see that evil smile? Xemnas looks like he's kind of enjoying it too, but differently. Zigbar just likes chaos. He just loves causing problems. That's his thing. Chaos for the sake of chaos. Roxas, still in a slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. But of course, I mean... 358 days over 2... Oh, he spent his days executing missions. Okay, yeah. 358 Days Over 2, the original, the DS version, was like a mission-based game. Like, every day you went out on different missions. You had to do, like, recon, or find so many items, or blah, 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 blah. Like, every day you had a different objective. It wasn't always just kill Heartless. Sometimes you had to do other shit, too.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything. What should I do, Riku?
You keep asking, but you already know the answer.
Are you?
Riku. Sora's friend.
This is a
Sora?
flashback
You know Sora?
to earlier in the story,
Yeah.
when Riku brought her here.
Thank
I
you.
think.
You saved me, but I don't know why
Yeah, it is.
you did.
I guess. I just felt like it.
Riku, please.
I
Tell
just
me
felt
more.
like it, he says.
About Sora and that girl he's always with.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
To Sora, she's someone very special.
And I think she meant... I
It's
think
just-
you mean... You look
I
like
remember
her.
things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Why's that?
Shion. Your memories. They really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you.
This is also
Now,
important, children. Pay attention.
Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory.
I mean, this you already knew, but...
Except,
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That
There we
means
go.
he can't wake up.
Probably figured that by
Yeah.
now anyways.
you got it. But, if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So, do you hate me for taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess. I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
So we're gonna have to do this the hard way.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it.
Riku's so
Figure out
nice.
who really needs you more.
Deep down, he knows
where
what
you
really
belong.
needs to happen.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
But
Well, the
he's
answer
still giving
you come
her,
up with
you know, time
can't just be right for you.
to prepare.
It has to be one that works best for everybody. You and your friends and everyone else.
I'll try. Thank you, Riku. I have to make the most of the time Riku's given me.
I mean, geez, talk about, like, saying your final goodbyes on your way to your execution or something, you know? Like, good God. Roxas battled a Heartless during a mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe, Roxas swung his keyblade with all his might, in hopes of ending things quickly. But his strike was interrupted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel, blocking both Roxas's and Shion's keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was heartless. Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission, rigged to get them to fight one another. The organization's trying to get them to kill each other now.
Brain
They
freeze.
sent them both on the same mission and made them look like a heartless to each
since
other.
we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately. I just remembered.
More
Did you
than
know
your
you
fair
should
share.
be checking your ice cream sticks?
Really?
Once you finish your ice cream, see if the stick says winner.
Now he tells them.
Not that I've ever seen one myself.
Wait a second.
What is it?
It's nothing. So
Wait.
then, what happens when you win?
I'll tell ya. That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
Wow. The sun's beautiful.
You probably just get a free ice cream, I'm assuming.
I know we've seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame.
Does it now,
If
lassie?
only things could stay like this forever.
Yeah, it would be beautiful.
Say, what if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
But we have nowhere to run.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
I mean, all
As
those
long
worlds,
as we keep each other in our thoughts, we'll never be apart, right?
all those worlds out
We've
there,
got it memorized, Axel.
and you have nowhere to run. Really? Come on.
I'll have these moments memorized.
Agrabah's
For a
full
long
of
time.
holes for rats to
Forever.
hide in, as Jafar said. But yeah,
Me too.
no, there are plenty of
Forever.
places you could go. Problem is, the organization would just hunt them down like
Sora.
bloodhounds, so... I guess that's part of the problem, isn't
It
it?
appears we've come to a standstill.
You've came to a
Yes.
standstill since like fucking
This
15
has gone
cutscenes
on
ago.
long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
Riku's like an obedient anime warrior, like, I must atone for my sins, sensei. I will do whatever it takes.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them.
Axel.
Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Why does he think he can, like, slip under their noses with what he's doing? Not all of them are as stupid as the ones at Castle Oblivion were. Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Shion, and Zigbar conversing with Sayax. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Sayax if he could take Zigbar's spot, but Sayax chided Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Roxas saw Shion and Axel off with a sense of unease.
What a blast from the past!
Alright,
Shion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours?
pause! That's not Roxas. That is Ventus, one of the original Keyblade warriors from Birth by Sleep, Terra, Ventus, and Aqua. Yes, Ventus looks exactly like Roxas. Or, should I say, technically, if you're going chronologically, Roxas looks exactly like Ventus, and there is a very, very, very good reason for that. And that reason ties into why Shion looks like Ventus to Xigbar right now. And it's extremely complicated and hard to explain, and it would spoil the ending of Birth by Sleep if you haven't already seen it. So, just remember this. Remember that Xigbar saw Shion as Ventus. And remember that Ventus and Roxas look alike. Keep that fresh in your mind, because when we reach Birth by Sleep, everything will make sense at that point, okay? Just bear with it. You're going to be confused for now. I understand why, but I can't tell you quite yet. So you're going to be confused, but you'll get it soon enough. Alright? Within the next... Well, at the end of Birth by Sleep, you know. So anyways, enough time wasting. Just remember this.
Why is it that you always have to glare at me like that?
Shut up!
Huh?
God, I wish I could tell you, but...
I'm sorry, Axel.
You'll just have to wait.
What are you doing?
For those who don't already know that
Please, let me go. I have to do this, or else... Just look. Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But... you'd be...
Please. Thank you.
Recognize
Axel.
where they are, by the way? Yeah, it's the Tea Party Garden from Wonderland. What did her face look like?
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
And now we're left with the one we can't use.
What a fucking
Did
prick.
something happen?
God, I hate Sayax. Go fuck yourself, you fucking uppity son of a bitch.
Where's Shion?
She flew the coop. Flamesylox here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
Huh? What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Shion walked right off. I'm going back to my room.
What happened out there?
Nothing.
I like how Zigbar's like, I've had enough of this shit, peace
Nothing? Shion's gone. How can that be nothing?
out. Fucking family
It's just
drama.
like Xigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Shion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Damn.
Shion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Shion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
Are you nuts? Shion's a person, not a puppet.
Wrong. She's not
She's
real.
a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw.
Shion is Shion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Roxas, if somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
I'll always be me. I'm still your best friend. Just
God
like
damn it.
Shion is my best friend.
I like how he
That's
begs
not
for
it.
answers, and then he
You're
gets
missing the
answers and he
whole
doesn't
point.
believe them.
Roxas.
Forget this! Roxas!
He's like, tell me what's going on, and Axel's like, okay, here's what's going on, and he's like,
I wish
that
you'd
can't be what's
understand.
going on.
Roxas.
God damn it, Roxas. I'm surprised the beast hasn't put up a no trespassing sign by now.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, Riku, Tell me what I should
If
do
the
now.
beast was my grandmother, he would have called
Go
the
to
cops
Twilight
on them,
Town.
like,
You'll find a
there's
girl there named Namine.
teenagers in hoodies on my lawn. I
Namine?
think they're doing satanic
What's she
rituals.
like?
You'll find out. I don't think you'll have trouble finding her.
Send the SWAT team.
All right.
They might have drugs.
Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
$354. Isn't it called 358 days over 2? I think it actually only goes up to 356, so we're almost done. It's almost the end. The time has come to say goodbye, my friends. Look at all the organization members. These are all that's left. The rest of them died in Castle Oblivion. Horrible, mutilating
Shion
deaths.
has disappeared yet again.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a replica. Merely a puppet.
A puppet? What does that mean exactly?
They were
A
all
puppet
left in
is
the
a
dark
puppet.
too.
Talking about the replica program. Isn't it obvious?
Shion's part of the same experiment
what-ka?
that the Riku replica was.
Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own.
They just took Vexen's idea
This was one
from
of
Chain of
several
Memories and
projects
copied
of
it.
ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However,
And used it differently.
Our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise.
Yeah, see?
Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
He could give a shit about the other organization
No
members,
one
but
at Castle
Vexen they
Oblivion
needed.
ever reported any instance where
Vexen
a
was
replica
important
formed
to
its
this.
own identity.
Axel
Do
kind
you
of fucked him
concur,
over when he killed
Axel?
him. Which I think was part of his plan the whole time, too.
Whatever the puppet may decide to do, we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans.
Part of Axel's
Still,
motivation.
It knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
Roxas
What
is not
exactly
happy.
do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Shion.
Part of Axel's
escape
motivation
was
in
on
killing
your
Vexen was
watch.
probably to protect
I will
Roxas and
overlook
Shion.
any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
He said
Why
you
would
can
you
beat the fuck
allow
out of
a
her, just don't
deserter
kill her.
back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has wandered out.
Are
Yeah,
we
sure, however you
clear,
wanna look at it.
Axel? Dismissed.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
Axel, those orders were absolute. Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission.
Shion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here. We have and always will be 13.
Except that you're not really 13
Axel.
anymore either, since, like, fucking 5 of you are dead.
Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
See, here's the problem.
In that case,
You guys are all
Can you at
unfortunate
least-
victims
try not to harm her.
of plot device.
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet. How long have you known about her?
long enough.
Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
Yeah, pretty much. Roxas and Shion are main characters of their own story, but secondary characters in the overall story, where Sora is basically the main character, so he's going to take priority. His need to be back awake basically is what screws them over. And look, Mickey Mouse. And who is that? Oh, he ready to throw down. It's add some. Dun dun dun. It is. Nah, son, it's just Riku. But he has to wear that blindfold you see to hide the darkness. Because if he don't, the darkness will come out and he'll turn into Ansem.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
And Sora, did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
There's a reason the organization has been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion. And now I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart, piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion.
Yep.
And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Through Shion.
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
That's why his memories of Kairi are some of the last ones he gets back.
I've got that covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that
That's right,
be?
I forgot. They're on a first-name basis.
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
That's why Mickey is the one that shows up in the beginning of Kingdom
Promise
Hearts
me,
2 to
Mickey.
guide them around and give them hints
When
and
our
shit.
friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
And also, he promises that he will not, tell Sora about what happens to Riku if Riku changes.
Shion. Replica program.
Some things in Kingdom Hearts 2 actually make a lot more sense
Shion
after you see
was
this.
a puppet, made to replicate my powers. The Keyblade's powers. When Shion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now, but has kept it from me. Shion and I are both special nobodies. Shion was a replica. A puppet. What about me? Am I a puppet too?
No. You're a true
Zemnis said
to life
Sora
nobody.
was what connects her and me. But who is Sora? And who am I supposed to be?
You're Sora's
Axel.
nobody, son.
If he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me?
Roxas is determined to find answers at any cost. Watch as he marches bravely
Axel.
towards.
Hey, Roxas.
Did you find Shion yet?
You know it isn't gonna be that easy.
I suppose not. Have you known about Shion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
You already asked
Since
him
when,
that,
then?
kinda.
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh?
And turned his own line against him.
Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth.
He's right about that.
How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
Man,
Roxas.
Whew. The emotional.
I need to know.
Damn.
Axel. Please.
Like,
who am I?
You've just gotta trust me, Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas.
that part always hits me deep because, like, Jesse McCartney does such a good job
Somebody
of coming
knows where I
across,
came
like,
from.
hysterical.
If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else.
You remember in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2 when there's
That'll be the
flashbacks
person
to Roxas
I
leaving
trust.
the organization? Well, here's why. This is right here is what caused him to leave. There'll actually be some cutscenes that look very familiar
I
from
tried,
Kingdom Hearts 2. If you've played Kingdom Hearts 2
but I have to
but
find
haven't
out
seen
about
this,
myself
then this probably helped fill in
There's
some of
no
the
reason
holes
for
from
me
the
to be
beginning of the
here.
story.
anymore.
Like this cutscene, for example. This is exactly the same as a flashback cutscene in Kingdom Hearts 2. Exactly the same. Except for the music.
Your mind's made up?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
That was actually cut into two different flashback cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts 2, but in here you see the whole thing meshed together. The one thing that they cut out of this that I wish they would have kept in is that on his way out, Roxas gets stopped by Sayax and has to fight him. It would have been cool if they would have kept that in. It was an actual
Nice to
boss
meet
battle
you.
in the DS game.
Shion.
Now Namine and Shion have conversation about things for to be happen.
Namine, are you able to see my face?
I shut up now, this
Yes.
important.
Then what do you think I should do?
What do you want to do?
At first, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
You're not Sora, and you're not Roxas. You're Kairi as Sora remembers her.
As I remember more of my past, the more I feel the need to go back where I came from. What should I do to go back?
So you're going back to Sora? If you return your memories to him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own memory, you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
So it'll be like
I'm ready.
she never existed.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
Which is just
I
sad.
also know that Roxas should be going back with me.
After all this.
But I don't think he would understand. Not yet.
I know. Roxas can't feel Sora just yet.
Namine, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked someone else, too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, if you're ready, let's go see Sora.
Amine, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
I can handle this.
Wait! Xion!
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Ah, of course it's Axel. Here, stuck with the task of bringing Xion home once more. Or destroy her.
Axel.
Whichever it has to be.
Xion, what are you gonna do?
The right thing.
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Yep.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
The whole thing, you mean?
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
Like, everything from this point on just keeps, like... It just... it's so emotional.
Why you gotta cause me so much trouble?
Every time it just hits me right in the feels. He just leaves Axel to lay there like, whatever. Tears. Yeah, they don't call it tears for nothing. This chapter's fucking sad as fuck.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke.
Oh, hey, it's Shion. Xemnas must have let her come to Roxas.
Shion!
Or she escaped, whichever came first.
Thank you.
I'm pretty sure Xemnas had a hand in this, though. One final ice cream.
I'm out of time.
So sentimental.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas, this is him. It's Sora.
I can never get over that shit. It's like Sora's face and then she does the Jesus airwalk.
You're next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too. Don't you see?
And then in the actual DS game...
This is why I was created.
And then in the actual DS game, you fight her in like a series of like 4 boss battles, and she uses like all of Sora's best moves from the first game.
Who are you? Again?
Now this part's very sad, so I'm gonna shut up.
I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
Am I the one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice to go away now. Better that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
It's too late for me to undo my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't. Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No! Shion! Who else will I have ice cream with?
I'm sorry. I know it's sentimental, but that's still a stupid line. But it's because, like, to Roxas, the only thing he knows about friendship is, like, having ice cream after missions, because that's all he was ever taught, you know? So, like, it's kind of sweet in a dumb way.
Shion.
Ah, And that's why they call the chapter Tears. Now here's the thing, in the game after this, Roxas goes on a full-on assault on the organization.
How did this happen?
Castle. And he's super pissed, so he whips out Oathkeeper and Oblivion in dual wielding, and just like tears up the fucking Dusk Nobodies. Believe it or not, the series of 4 boss battles with Xion in a row is actually not the final bosses. There is one more boss battle. And I'm pretty sure you know who it's against. But if you don't, you're about to find out. Ah, 358. Just like in the title. Yeah, see, this is when Roxas is going fucking... Oh yeah, it's on these Heartless, not nobodies, these Heartless. Yeah, these Neo Shadow Heartless. But, like, Roxas whips out Oathkeeper and Oblivion and goes all, like, fucking pseudo-ninja on their ass, like, and you get to do all kinds of, like, crazy-ass moves and shit. It's fucking fun. And then this happens. Ah, this is probably one of the most anime things I've ever done. His memories of her are gonna go away. That's why no one ever mentioned Xion again, because everyone forgets that she even existed. Except that deep down, there's still a memory of her somewhere, because we do see her again. It's just not like her. It's like memories of her.
Who are you?
What does it matter? I'm here for you.
Why are you trying to stop me?
Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
Sora? Enough about Sora!
Do you have some kind of plan?
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the 3 of us can be together again.
You mean Xion? It's a struggle just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Xion back. I want my life back!
If you try and make contact with Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough! Yeah.
So this was a boss battle. It was a pretty cool boss battle, too.
Why do you have the Keyblade?
This is a scene from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Shut up!
But yeah, you can actually see the original boss battle on my channel. I actually have a video of it on my channel. The DS version, that actual boss battle, is like it's either in the playlist Kingdom Hearts stuff or not. If it's not, it's definitely in my chronological playlist. Like very early, it's like one of the first videos I ever uploaded, probably like within the first 10, so it'll be easy to find if you want to see what the boss battle looked like on the DS. This was a Kingdom Hearts 2 cutscene too. But what they didn't show you in the original version of Kingdom Hearts 2 is that Roxas got back up, for the most part, and came back and, like...
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Oh, well, they do show this part. I do remember
Get
this.
real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me! Nobody else!
Riku, please! You have to stop him!
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
Now, some of this...
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been
like
holding
this part
back.
right here. Also, this is very, very anime.
If it changes me forever.
I must release the dark power I've been holding back. Now, I will go Super Saiyan, and I will defeat you. Oh, Roxas-san. But this part right here, they only showed in the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 2 in the flashbacks. But it will be part of the flashbacks in the PS3 version that we will be playing, because guess what? The PS3 version is the final mix version, and it has a lot of extra organization cutscenes that are very, very important. But anyways, basically, Riku lost the first time, so he had to open the powers of darkness from within him to defeat Roxas. And in doing so, he took on the form of Ansem, and that is why, in Kingdom Hearts 2, he looks like Ansem. In the original PS2 version, they really don't explain that very well. But seeing this, and the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 2 definitely helps. Even if you just had the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 2, that would help, because that at least shows that in a flashback cutscene. Pretty much all the cutscenes from the end of this game you'll see, like, in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. It ties, I mean, it pretty much picks up immediately where it leaves off.
Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. Nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
I like how Diz doesn't even fucking say a thing about the way his voice is different, like, you don't sound like Riku anymore.
Roxas, don't be sad.
Yeah, it'd be hard not to.
I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora.
Because everybody is Sora.
You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
All the bad guys are Xehanort, all the good guys are Sora. That's the premise of fucking Kingdom Hearts in general. Ah, 359. They did say 358 days over 2, which means basically 358.5 days. Although this doesn't really seem like a half day so much as it does seem like just like the first fucking half of the morning. But this is the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. When you first wake up as Roxas. And he's like...
Another dream about him.
Yeah, that. And then he opens the window and the church bells go, and then like in Kingdom Hearts 2, it does like the title screen. Not the title screen, but it does like the world opening, like, welcome to Twilight Town. Dulung, 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 dulung.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
Alright, well, this is the ending right here. As you can tell, the music is starting, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. As you can see, Roxas is excited to hit the beach, so this is gonna pick up right where it left off in Kingdom Hearts 2 when we get in.